I've been a police officer in a quiet South Jersey town since I was 23. Most nights were uneventful, just me, my cruiser, and the empty road stretching endlessly beneath the glow of my headlights. But some nights stay with you forever. This was one of them. It was past midnight when I found myself driving down an isolated stretch of road, flanked on both sides by dense, suffocating woods. There were no streetlights. Just the vast darkness ahead, the road swallowed by shadows. Then, I saw it. A faint reflection of red lights flickered in the distance. A car, pulled over on the side of the road. I slowed down, instinct kicking in. Probably a stranded driver. A routine check. But as my headlights swept over the scene, something immediately felt wrong. The driver's side door was wide open. Not just open, flung open, as if someone had left in a hurry. A cold unease coiled in my stomach. I stopped the cruiser, gripping my flashlight as I scanned the area. The woods beyond were pitch black, silent. Too silent. No crickets, no rustling leaves. Just a thick, oppressive stillness. Then, movement. Out of the corner of my eye, I saw it. A figure. Darting from the abandoned car. Rushing into the woods. Swallowed by the darkness before I could make out any details. Adrenaline surged through me. My hand hovered near my holster as I reached for my radio. "Dispatch, I've got an abandoned vehicle and a possible suspect fleeing into the woods. Requesting backup." Silence pressed in around me. The kind of silence that makes your breath sound too loud, your heartbeat feel like a drum against your ribs. I stepped out of the cruiser, boots crunching against the gravel. The air was thick, heavy, like the whole forest was holding its breath. "Is anyone there?" I called out. My voice barely carried. Nothing. Just the suffocating quiet of the trees. I turned to the abandoned car, my flashlight cutting through the darkness. The second I got close, a rancid smell hit me. Rotten. Metallic. Blood. My stomach twisted as the beam of light swept over the interior. The seats, stained. Dark red patches soaking into the fabric. Crumpled tissues, smeared with drying blood, littered the floor. Something terrible had happened here. Recently. Then. Footsteps. Faint. Deliberate. Coming from the woods. The hair on my arms stood on end. My pulse pounded. Someone was out there. Watching me. I gripped my flashlight tighter, my other hand steady on my holster. "Stop. Show yourself." My voice echoed through the trees. No answer. Just the sound of something, or someone, shifting in the underbrush. Close enough to hear. Close enough to feel. Backup was still minutes away. Minutes that felt like an eternity. I forced myself to stay alert, every muscle tensed, eyes locked on the darkness. The forest loomed, silent and unmoving, hiding whatever was out there. When my team arrived, we searched the area. Thoroughly. Flashlights cut through the trees, voices called into the night. But the forest gave up nothing. No footprints. No sign of the person who had fled. No clues, except for that blood-stained car, a ghostly reminder of something unnamed, unseen. By dawn, the case had already begun to fade into an unsolved riddle. Days passed. We followed every lead, every possible connection. But nothing. No missing persons report. No trace of the driver. No explanation for the blood in the vehicle. No answers. Just a lingering sense of unease. And the unsettling knowledge that someone, somewhere, was still out there. Watching. Waiting.